Jesse, did you have anything you want to talk about on today's podcast?
I don't know, man. Been pretty down lately. Getting kind of worried over here.
About what?
I'm getting kind of. I don't want to get too personal on this show, but
Are
I
you
feel
having
like
twins?
it's time. No, not yet.
Oh, okay.
Getting worried about my main man Halo. There are some rumors that Halo is being delayed until next year.
The show
Nothing
or
is
the
confirmed.
game?
The game.
Okay.
So I don't know, man. I don't know how I can deal with that.
Is there any
I've been
reason
waiting.
for the delay?
Well, I mean, the pandemic. Two,
Yeah.
Inside sources have been saying that they don't know what they're doing. The new 343 is kind of splintered, and they're kind of just going back and forth. So, I mean, none of this is confirmed. This is all just rumors. The main kind of what people are latching onto is this. He's an insider from Bloomberg. His name is Jason Schreier. He was the one that reported a couple weeks ago that the Harry Potter RPG Hogwarts Legacy is being delayed into next year. That was supposed to come out. He reported last week that Gotham Knights, which was supposed to come out this year, is being delayed until next year. So someone on Twitter asked him, just kind of off the cuff, about Halo. Is like, so Halo's still coming out this year, right? And he goes, I don't know about that. This guy is legit an insider. He's talked to multiple studios. He knows what's going on. And when he says, I don't know about that, that kind of scares me. I mean, I would love for it to come out, but clearly when they showed it at last year's E3, it wasn't ready to come out. So if that means that they need to take another year to really make it good, that's great. But on the other side of the coin, I mean, if you're taking this long to sort of create something, I mean, is your vision correct? Like, are you know what you're doing? I mean, This is Halo. This is supposed to be the big system seller for the new Xbox, and
You're definitely dropping the ball. Yeah, you're definitely dropping the ball.
I'm just kind of scared. Together. But I mean, we'll see.
Yeah,
I mean, no one can buy an Xbox at this point anyway. So.
Yeah. So I know, in addition to like in related news, Blizzard they let go of a bunch of people from the Overwatch team, from the production team, and you know the whole outbreak has been such a mess, and it's fucking with people's lives, to be honest, in more ways than one, and it's understandable that because of the outbreak, there's going to be delays, but it does suck for us as fans and consumers that we're not getting the content when originally announced, and that's because there's unexpected delays because of the outbreak. Because this isn't something that we've dealt with in like, I don't know, a long fucking time, and with the way that technology works nowadays. You know, it's not always as simple as working from home. So, you know, them delaying Halo is sad news because, you know, Halo looks really good. Everything we've been hearing about it, we've been really hyped for. It's just new and more content that people are excited to get lost in. And it sucks when there's delays. I feel you that you know, ever since Bungie let go of 343, I've always been kind of like, ever since Bungie let go of Halo and 343 took over, I've always been kind of like, I don't know if that's, you know, I don't know how it's going to do without Bungie. And so far it's doing okay, but I you know, it's just the outbreak. The whole pandemic has been such a huge thing. It's delayed movies as well, like Black Widow, for example, should have been out by now. Because it's not out, they had to change the slate of how Marvel movies get released, because to keep everything in synchronous order, it has to.
Well, that's kind of a blessing in disguise, because Endgame ended. They were 5 years into the future.
Oh yeah,
with all the delays, we're like caught up.
Yeah,
we're not going to have that weird like we're in the future. I mean, they planned for that real good.
Yeah, it's like they knew and they went back in time to fix it.
I mean, we rag on Nintendo for not announcing release dates, but I mean, they do that for a reason. They don't want to announce anything until they know this thing is coming out.
Yeah.
You know, so we're always like, where's the new Zelda footage? Well, they haven't given us any release date that it's coming out this year, next year, whenever. You know, it just sucks when you, expect a date.
Yeah.
And then it just doesn't happen. And I mean, we understand, but like, how long can we wait? You know, you look at what happened with Cyberpunk. That kept getting delayed for years and years, and the game finally came out, and it was garbage. It was hot garbage.
Well,
I mean,
yeah, I think with the delays, I think a delay kind of serves as a blessing in disguise because it does give you more time to polish what you have. For an example, we didn't report it on the show, but I think I reported it on Facebook that they're taking out dual. No, we did talk about it on the show. They're taking out dual wielding. Maybe with the delay, maybe it's something that they could add now, if they're going to add it at all. The problem is that when the production team doesn't know what they're doing or what they want to do, that can fuck things up, right? Like, look at Colonial Marines for an example. I actually just watched a documentary on the whole thing about Colonial Marines. That was fucked up because the production company wanted to focus on Borderlands and I think one other project, and they didn't really give like two shits about what was going to happen with that project. At least on this case, we know that 343 wants to release Halo. The production team has been doing an okay job with it, but the problem is the pandemic. It's causing unexpected delays, not just in video games, but even in animation, and everything in movies, comics, TVs, video games.
I mean, just looking at the list of games that were supposed to come out this year and have been delayed into next year, we have Gotham Knights. We have the Destiny 2 expansion got delayed until next year. Gran Turismo 7 got delayed until next year. The Harry Potter RPG, that Lord of the Rings game where you play as Gollum got delayed. That's weird. I saw that trailer and I'm like, what are they doing? Who wants to play as Gollum? Really? That got delayed, so it's definitely this is happening a lot lately. So we just have to don't get too mad about it, but like damn,